In this episode of Brick to Rick, I bring you my latest castle MOC, taking you through all the details, and I will explain how it was made. Now, I got rather excited the other day by the new box art released for the Bricklink Mountain Fortress. I was lucky enough to pre-order one of these. It hasn't released yet, but it did get me thinking about what sort of models would suit it when it arrives later in the summer. So I started looking at the colour palettes of some of the Lego sets I already have, and there was a clear winner that had plenty of pieces that would suit the mountain fortress. The best fit for an alternate build being this winter or Christmas model that was released last year, the Lego Icons Alpine Lodge. This set has a few bright colours, but if you look past these and also the minifigures, it presents a large quantity of elements that really suit any wintry scene, including one from the medieval realm. So I set myself a challenge of making not one, but two models from this set. So let's take a look. On the left there we have a larger building, kind of modelled on the classic castle set, the Guarded Inn, and on the right side you can see a mountain hut with a snowy roof. Let's kick off with the inn, which is personally my favourite of the two builds. There's a stone effect foundation made out of light and dark bluish grey with a hint of sand green. On top of that is a wooden building and a stone tower which you can see has an open back. Outside there's plenty of snowy details, including some trees that I took directly from the Alpine Lodge. There's a chopping block and a squirrel. At the front of the building is a neat little chopped wood store that is keeping fuel dry and ready for the fire. There's also some chains for tethering horses and carts outside, whilst some Black Falcon Knights visit the tavern for some refreshment. The tower is made with a mixed stone effect, and I used as many of the white pieces as possible to create some snowy details stuck on the side of the brickwork. From the side of the model you can see a snowy staircase leading into the tower, which extends above it with an observation point carved into the wall and some fairly weathered stonework towards the top of the tower. Now this shot here shows the cellar of the tavern, which has some drinks bottles on a table and some spare firewood dotted around. The tavern above has some low-hanging wooden beams to give it a very atmospheric feel. There's a candlelit table and plates ready for dinner. And just below the roof we have a small bedroom for those who want to sleep off their dinner before climbing down the mountain in the morning. Over to the cottage now, and this is the place where the village wheelwright runs his business. It's a really cosy little building covered in snow, and again I had loads of fun creating a snowy effect on the window here and also the roof. The building is made from logs and not stone. Apart from the chimney stack, there's a light brick at the bottom to liven up the fire. Now inside the cottage you can see the wheelwright there. He's about to start his day in the workshop. On the right hand side of the building you can see a cat warming itself next to the fire, which does light up pretty well when pushing on the light brick. So that's the two models that I made, and I've put them next to the Lion Knight's castle here to give you a sense of scale. Now it's time to bring my builds to life with some minifigures, and I think I'll start with a knight on horseback, along with the wheelwright and a family running the tavern. I also brought along my custom medieval carriage from the Black Falcons, along with a couple more troops to add to the numbers nicely. Let's see it all come together now. And that's it, the start of my mountain fortress village. Please tell me what you think in the comments below, and check out my other castle videos on the channel. There's loads of stuff, including some instruction tutorials. I'll see you next week. Many thanks for watching.